Hello everyone and welcome into yet another live stream. And you know what, funny enough, even though the title of the stream is insert 3D related pun, I don't know if we'll be doing all that much 3D this stream actually. That's because, you see, hold on, let me open everything up. So I forgot about the music. Yeah, media, open multiple files. Open. That's because, you see, right here we're entering the Manum territory actually. Yeah, this is the video, by the way, we've been making, and the first 4 minutes are practically done, either practically done or completely done. I'll have to see. Hold on, is this rendered? Yes, it is. Oh, how swell. Okay, so we can import frames 21. There we go. And right here, this is basically what the video looks like so far. Let me pause the music. There. This is what the video looks like so far. Let's do physics in 7 dimensions. In the background we have the make it theme. Right at the beginning of the video. So starting with force, which is a measure of how hard you're basically pushing on something. But for our purposes, we need to quantify it a bit. So how would we quantify force? Well, when you have a cube like this with a mass of 1 kilogram and going forward at 1 meter per second, so for each second the position is changing by 1 meter, then if we apply force... Okay, this is not quite as... Okay, I really want there to be a difference between these two shots, because the music stops there, so let's do... a second, so for each second the position is changing by... Yeah, I really wanted to switch... a second, so for each second the position is changing by 1 meter, then if we apply force of 1 Newton, we'll stop it after a second. Apply a force of 1 Newton again and it's going back at 1 meter per second. So basically... Okay, lower the gain. Basically, for each Newton we apply, the velocity is changing by 1 per second for each 1 kilogram. Right? Let's do physics in 7 dimensions. Really, right at the beginning of the video. So starting with force, which is a measure of how hard... Looks good, thank you! Yeah, of the video, no spoilers for me. Don't worry, there will be plenty of videos which I'm making not on stream. How would we quantify 1 meter? Then if we apply force of 1 This is just for the
Newton,
theoretical ones.
stop it after a second.
Well, most of the
Apply
theoretical
force
ones.
of 1 Newton again and it's
Foreshadowing.
going back at 1 meter per second. So we 1 meter per second. So basically, for each Newton, we apply...
Yeah, let's also zoom in right here. Not 2100, that's a bit much.
At 1 meter per second. So basically, for each Newton we apply, the velocity is changing by 1 per second for each 1 kilogram. Or in other words, the force is equal to mass times acceleration.
Oh, look at this shot though, that's beautiful. That's one of the nicest renders I've done. This texture is great.
There, but still one thing we're missing, and that's the direction, because even though our cube is traveling at 1 meter per second right now, what if we apply a force right here? Well, now it's traveling at a square root of 2 meters per second in this direction? What? If we take 1 Newton of force and add another Newton of force, we get the square root of 2?
Oh yeah, this has to be way louder.
Okay.
Oh, that's a mighty switch.
So let's start simple. Okay, so let's start simple with force in 1 dimension.
Okay, yeah, let's 12.4. 12.4 and let's just, that's 21. I am dyslexic. Yeah, let's keyframe boost.
Okay, so let's start simple.
And now let's go for negative. Something to actually...
With force in 1 dimension. Okay, so let's start simple with force in 1 dimension.
How many subs do you gain per day or week? Ha 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 Does this answer your question? Not a lot. Not no, this. It's negative. Would this answer your question? Right here, you have a graph actually of how many I gain a day. This is over a week, and each one each data point is a day. Yup.
Would that mean? Well, we have a dot. Now for this dot, we
Okay, let's zoom in right here, delete this one.
one dimension. Would that mean? Well, we have a dot. Now for this dot, we should specify some quantities, like its mass, for example. We can set it to 1 for now, for the sake of simplicity. Then another thing
It feels off. It feels off. I feel like all you gain is still a bit too high.
would be its position. What position would basically mean? In this case, it's just position. So set position to 5, the dot moves right here. Set it to -3.
I sound drunk. I think that's the problem. How could I make myself clearer?
goes right here. It's simple. Next, we have
Hold on.
simulation
We do have essential sound, and we do have clarity.
time. So when we start the simulation, as it goes on, we just add 1 to the time each second. That's how time works. Now that's for the basic quantities. Next, we can add velocity. What does velocity mean? Well, it means that for each second that passes, we add the velocity to the position. So we set the velocity to 0.5, and then we add the 0.5 to the position each second, like this. Next, we have acceleration. What acceleration would mean is the same thing as velocity, except for velocity. So instead of adding to position, we add it.
Oh, this is much better.
We can set it to 1 for now, for the sake of simplicity. Then another thing would be its position. What position would basically mean? In this case, it's just position. So set position to 5, the dot moves right here. Set it to -3 and goes right here. It's simple.
Oh, this
Next,
is
we have
so much better. Oof, -12. Yeah. Yeah. Oof, -12 indeed. Oh, this is so much clearer. I've had people complain that I'm hard to hear. It's hard to understand what I'm saying exactly in video, so this could fix it.
Let's do physics in 7 dimensions.
Ooh, that's so bad. So much better.
Right at the beginning of the video. So starting with force, which is a measure of how hard you're basically pushing on something. But for our purposes, we need to quantify it a bit. So how would we quantify force? Well, when you have a cube like this with a mass of 1 kilogram and going forward at 1 meter per second, so for each second the position is changing by 1 meter, then if we apply force of 1 newton, we'll stop it after a second. Apply a force of 1 newton again and it's going back at 1 meter per second. So basically, for each newton we apply, the velocity is changing by 1 per second for each 1 kilogram. Or in other words, the force is equal to mass times acceleration. There, but still one thing we're missing, and that's the direction, because even though our cube is traveling at 1 meter per second right now, what if we apply a force right here? Well, now it's traveling at a square root of 2 meters per second in this direction? What? If we take 1 newton of force and add another newton of force, we get the square root of 2?
Way too loud, way too loud.
Of 2?
Yeah, way too loud. We have to remove this keyframe, switch it to how many? 2.2.
Okay, so let's start simple, with force in 1 dimension. What would that mean? Well, we'd have a dot. Now for this dot, we should specify some quantities, like its mass, for example. We can set it to 1 for now, for the sake of simplicity. Then another thing would be its position. What position would basically mean? In this case, it's just position. So set position to 5, the dot moves right here. Set it to -3 and goes right here. It's simple. Next, we have simulation time. So when we start the simulation, as it goes on, we just add 1 to the time each second. That's how time works. Now that's for the basic quantities. Next, we can add velocity. What does velocity mean? Well, it means that for each second that passes, we add the velocity to the position. So we set the velocity to 0.5 and then we add the 0.5 to position each second, like this. Next we have acceleration. What acceleration would mean is the same thing as velocity, except for velocity. So instead of adding to position, we add it to velocity, like this. Now we got all the rules, we can talk about force, with the equation of F is equal to ma. Now this equation is...
Okay, this equation is appearing a bit...
Force, with the equation of...
Yeah.
F is equal to ma. Now this equation is pretty simple at this point. What basically means is that in our simulation, if we apply a force of 2 newtons, for example, then this has to be equal. And since force isn't really affecting the mass, we can just move it on the other side and there. Now, as long as we're applying the force, we can calculate the acceleration of our cube. So let's go over this again, because there is a...
This is really muddy. This is an extremely muddy example. Something is off. I think the problem in this case is the fact that I'm not actually showcasing the force. I'm just giving the equations and, you know, just a lot of numbers.
Lot of numbers on the screen right now. First of all, we have the basic ones, so the mass.
Yeah, okay, so this is just a mess. This is just an absolute mess. How would one go about simplifying force?
Move it on the other side and there. Now is equal to ma. Now this equation is pretty simple at this point. What basically means is that in our simulation, if we apply a force of 2 newtons, for example, then this has to be equal. And
hi there, Ali. Hi, how you doing? How's it going? Hi. Hi there. How you doing? I'm doing so freaking good. Hell yeah. Are we having a manic high episode right now? Oh, hell yeah. So happy for you. How are you? I'm well.
if we apply a force of 2 newtons, for example, then this has to be equal. And
okay, yeah, this animation is garbage. Nope, not the underlying one.
Is equal to ma. Now this equation is pretty simple at this point. What basically means is that in our simulation, if we apply a force of 2 newtons, for example, then this has to be equal. And since force isn't really affecting the mass, we can just move it on the other side and there.
I went to the gym with Josh today, and after class we went to a bar and played pool together. It was so fun! Hell yeah! Wow, that's a lot of activities. So, how you go? Do spill the tea? I don't think you mentioned Josh. I'm feeling left out, you know? You don't share these days no more. Do spill! He's my classmate. Probably, maybe. I'm so happy for you. That's amazing. That's great! Oh, so that's the gym. Okay, I get it now. I'm doing this last Wednesday. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's when you're mentioning, you know, walking out with the guys, and I said that relatable. Oh, hell yeah! Absolutely hell yeah. So, tell me some. Oh, God, don't just sit there. Tell me some more about him. I want to know. What's Josh like? He really likes it. Oh, this sexy red. I had never heard of sexy red. Who's sexy red? Hold on, one person at a time. But like personality-wise, I mean, I wouldn't. Personality-wise, what's he like? What's he like? And Well, he's an engineering student and likes to go to bars a lot, play pool, to the gym. Well, okay, I got that part. Well, if he really likes going to bars, playing pool, and going to the gym, you should really go to bars with him, play some pool, and go to the gym. I feel like if you went, he's sweet and funny. That's what I mean. Hell yeah. Yeah, but I do feel like if he likes going to the, I'm really happy for you. That's amazing. Well, good for you then. Wait, when did you... Wait, classmate? I'm in such a good mood. I can tell. I mean, you do have a reason to be in a good mood. Hell yeah. Wait, when did you meet him? Hold on. Am I misremembering right now? I don't know if I'm having my make it schizo moment, but... Did you mention George before? When or how? Well, right now I'm talking when, then after when it will be how. 2 weeks ago. Oh, I see, then I'm not having a schizo episode. Okay, good. How did you meet him then? Yes, oh, I don't mean where, how would you... Was it love at... Was it like a will they one day a scenario, or was it like a love at first sight? I need the tea, I need the tea. You don't spill no more. I'm starved for tea. What, like, love at first sight, will they one day, like a surprising cute meetup, what? It's definitely not at first sight, but we flare a lot. Okay, so it's more towards the will they one day side of the spectrum, but all right. That's really cool. He'll be call his coffee because my hands were cold. Oh, now that's sweet. He's romantic. Funny, sweet, oh, sick. And I'm assuming smart, the whole engineering thing. Classic guy type. There we go. He doesn't cross us a know-it-all. Hell yeah. Hyder Mortal, by the way. His personality is just a guy. Wait, hold on. When you say his personality is just a guy, like a... He gives bro vibes. Okay, I see. Alright. His personality is just a guy. Is paints a picture, actually. Engineering is an... I don't know. And all back, what else? I need the details. I need the details. I need the specifics. And it drives an Audi, which means says, yeah, oh my, oh, for good, yeah, you women can care only about one thing, and it's disgusting, honestly. Hey, you brought it up, not me. It's insane how many guys drool over his car. Okay, that really gives me bro vibes, actually. There's nothing manlier than like. That's okay. Imagine because two people stopped us to talk about this car. Damn. Okay. Okay. If people stop you to talk about your car, that that is a sign. I don't know about much about cars either. But I do know that if one person stops you to talk about it, never ever happened to me. I don't have a car, but whenever I was driving with absolutely any of my friends. Media. I don't know. Come to the gym and someone was taking a picture of it. Damn! Okay. He likes my hamster car too.
With the equation of F is equal to ma. Now this equation is with the equation of F is equal to ma.
What is happening? I hate cardio so much, because I really hate it. Wait, so are you just putting up the workout just to go out to the gym with him? That's also really sweet, actually.
Now this equation is
It works well because I want to be strong. I mean, I would say in this case, going to the gym with him is the real prize. Hell yeah.
now this equation is pretty simple at this point. What it basically means is that in our simulation, if we apply a force of 2 newtons, for example, then this
3 years.
then this has to be equal.
Fuck, I love
And
love. That's
since
okay. You know
force
what?
is
I just started the day, started the stream. I can already tell it's gonna be a good day. Hell yeah.
then this has to be equal.
I'm really
And
happy for ya.
since force isn't really affecting the mass, we can just move it on the other side and there. Now, as long as we're applying the force, we
I'm an idiot. Oh my goodness, I'm an idiot. Why did no one catch that error? That's such an obvious. Damn it. Mondays and Wednesdays are my favorite day. Wait. So, on what stage are you? Because this has always confused me. Yeah, like, are you on the flirting stage right now? And also, are you doing the Ali thing where you like wait for him to ask you out? The typical Ali thing? Just flirting. Yeah, you're doing the Ali thing, aren't you? You're such an Ali. You're such an Ali. Fair point. He does seem like a keeper though.
on the other side and there. Now, Now, as long as we're applying force, we can calculate the acceleration of our cube. So let's go over this again. And since force isn't really affecting the mass, we can just move it on the other side and there. Now, as long as we're applying force, we can...
I was a little bored. You mean with going to the gym, or did you do something else? Did you do something else? Because last Wednesday he asked me to go play. Pool of the class was like 9 PM, so I said I was too tired from the gym. And, oh, the suspense is killing me! Oh, the suspense is killing me. He was like, okay, Safi, I won't ask you again. And I said, no, ask him to go play pool with me. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Okay, I respect that.
Calculate the acceleration of our cube. So let's go over this again, because there is a lot of numbers. Cube. So let's go over this again, because
Hell
there's
yeah, indeed.
a lot of numbers on the screen right now. First of all, we have the cube. So let's go over this again, because there is a lot of numbers on the screen right now. First of all, we have the basic ones.
That's so cool. Alright. Good for you then. Anyways, that was my day. That was a hell of a day. That's a hell of a 2 weeks, I would say. And it's still going. Why did I open documents? Oh yeah, that's why. Right. Do something a little scandalous during pool. Scandalous in what sense? Scandalous as in red flag, or as in unholy? As in something that, you know, something... Once again, I'm in suspense, just waiting. Damn it, this chat thing on YouTube isn't working. I'm just waiting for a message in suspense. I don't know what to expect. So I had a tricky shot and he was showing me how to do a back shot where you shoot the stick behind your back. And he low-key pinned me against the pool table. Okay, well, okay. So like... The comments are scandalous, come on. Don't call it scandalous. On behalf of the fellow bro, he was just, well, okay, first of all, he was just trying to show you how to do the shot, right? So you know. Was ruined scandalous? No, he was just trying to show you how to do the shot, and you did the shot, so it clearly worked, okay? Second of all, you know, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take, can you really blame the guy? Oh, even my neighbor's dog is now. Aye, buddy, we're not doing that again. Oh, you buddy. Scandalous. Wait, what? What do you mean by scandalous? I really would like you to specify. Do you mean like red flag or do you mean like dirty? Because this is an important distinction. I can't stress enough just how important of a distinction. Dirty scandalous. Okay, that's not a bad scandalous. No red flags. Hell yeah then. On behalf of a fellow bro, I would just like to say that what you're describing really... You're basically describing a scene from a movie. That's what you're describing. A pretty cool scene. Was. Yeah, exactly. It was so good. It does seem great. He really does seem great. But there is one thing you're omitting though, which is a bit suspicious, I gotta say. A tiny little bit suspicious. So far, I don't know how much of a hype and you are making. Hey, I love love, not my fault, okay? I was made this way. But there is one thing you're omitting. You're omitting the looks. And you know what? I'm not... Listen. Okay, some people may call me shallow. Alright? Some people may call me... just... well, many names. There's like... Oh, he's hot. Hell... Well, yeah. Give me a description. I want to picture the guy. For scientific reasons. I just... I just want to... Curiosity. Scientific curiosity. That's why. I'm just... Wait, I have a best comparison. Oh, go right ahead. Looks like Deep from the Boys. Oh my goodness, really? Well, okay, out of all people in the boy, okay, yeah, okay. But without the well, yeah. Emphasis on the looks like, not is like. It looks like. Looks like that. Okay, that's a good look. That is a good look. Okay. Yeah. Looks exactly like him. Damn. Damn. Damn, that's a catch. Let's get some music going because I feel uncomfortable just sitting here with excited naked noises. Excited. I mean, I am excited. I don't tell you. I love love. Not my fault. Did he promise to have as your beloved? What kind of... Mr. Flynn. It's a quote from the deep. I know. I got the reference. I'm a sucker for references and puns. That's why I said Mr. Flynn instead of Take a Lap. Take a Lap is what I say. Hi there, Mr. Flynn, by the way. How rude of me not to say hi. I'm so sorry. Hi there, Mr. Flynn. How's your day going? I'm only on episode 2 of The Boys. Oh boy. You have there is a lot. Oh my goodness, there is a lot. At this point, it's 32 episodes. Jeez. season 4 is almost fully out. Oh no, it's fully out. It's fully. I think the last episode of season 4 came out 4 days ago. It's really good. I really like the last episode. Last episode of season 4 is so far my favorite episode of the series, the entire series. I also love how when it comes to the boys, they like started the first 5 minutes into the series. They started with someone basically getting, well, not run over, getting run over, I suppose, pun intended. And it just goes up from there, run through. Well, I suppose. Although run through would suggest that, you know, I feel like we're really missing a word to just describe with color and to actually paint a picture of what the scene looks like. It's really nice. Run through sounds weird. I mean, this is kind of accurate. Why is this rendering such a long time? What am I doing wrong? Alright. Absolutely obliterated. Not absolutely. I mean, Huey was still holding her hands. That's, you know, he still got the hands. That has to count for something. Her hands were intact. Precisely. See? That's handy. Huey got his handful. Handy men, more like handy women. Although she was handsome. Okay, I'm done. That's it. I'm done. I'm sorry. It's a habit. Give her a round of applause.
Right now, first of all, we have the basic ones, so the mass. Mass, we just said, is the mass of our dot, it locks and is unchangeable. Then we have the position. The more to the right, the higher the position. The more to the left, the lower the position. Simple. After that, there is time. Time just slowly increases as our animation goes by. It only goes up. It's time. Then we have velocity. So velocity just means change in position over time. So if it's 2, we change our position by 2 meters per 1 second. So we add 2 to the position over a second. Each second.
How come no one's here? I want to chat with my chatters. I'm streaming at an extremely awkward time. Tomorrow I'll have to stream a bit earlier on to actually... because this is an extremely awkward time. By the way, Ali! I really want to play some Satisfactory. Would you like to play some Satisfactory this weekend? Unless you got plans on going to the gym with someone. Hi there, Rashawn, welcome! And hi, Samuel, welcome! I know you don't like Satisfactory, but Cardi B noises. I don't know Cardi B. I don't know what Cardi B noises mean. What's a Cardi B noise? Not even Cartier. We're getting the second-hand letters. I'll put a maybe on that. Ah, you fair, fine. Okay, -3. Let's switch it to... Let's have a different example. Because we could use the same example, but... Actually, we could use the same example. Hold on. I might be an idiot. I am an idiot. Give me this. This is a freeze frame. This is totally a freeze frame. Sick. No, I need this. That's why I should color code stuff always. And there's a lot of noises she makes. You see, I don't like a bird sound. I'm to each their own, I suppose. The one that sounds like a car passing goes through my head. I don't even know who Cardi B is, let alone the noises. Making it, I'm not on the spectrum.
screen right now. First of all, we have the basic ones, so the mass.
I love how the mask disappears just to reappear right away.
So the mass. Mass we just set is the mass of our dot. Just set.
Right here, what we'd like to do is open up. I don't know what I should open up actually. I think Blender. She makes good music. Okay, like what kind? On a spectrum from. Okay, it's gonna be more like a hue spectrum with, you know, looking a bit. Actually, no, it's not gonna be a spectrum at all. Okay, what kind of music are we talking about? Pop rap. Okay, pop rap can describe a lot of things. Pop rap is basically what people describe modern music. That's just. I'm great at Sean. The all caps fit so well. Okay, dimensional, and let's call it lock. Why am I switching this to cycles? I won't even use the cycles in this case. It'll just be a mission. Do you know WEP? She made that one. No. Okay, frames, let's call it lock. And we'll have lock 0. Actually, no, that's wrong. Hold on. A cylinder, smaller. I'm trying to make like a, what's it called? A lock. Icon. Oh, I'm good. You know what? I sometimes just forget how amazing I am. It happens. It really happens. It's awful. Like, I think I can't do something, but then I realize, oh, make it, you forgot. You're awesome. It's... There we go. Yeah, that's actually exactly what I'm looking for. Mickey, can you name some songs you do like? There is a lot. Bro, I'm literally Ryan Gosling. No, you're not, because I am Ryan Gosling, actually. I'm sorry, Sean, but that's not you, that's me. It happens all the time. People think they're Ryan Gosling when I'm actually Ryan Gosling. It's no biggie. When it comes to songs I do like, there is a lot. Well, AJR, Tom Cardy is great, Stipendium, of course. There's Fentanyl, we have the entire... Okay, La La Land was great. Alexander Hamilton, I love it. Music from Kung Fu Panda is pretty nice. What else do we have? Dismemberment song, one of my favorite ones. Paranoid DJ is absolutely lovely. Get Happy by Hugh Laurie it's fantastic. What else do we have? Poor Man's Poison. That's also a good one. That's also a really good one. I could honestly see Make It being a Ryan Gosling lookalike. I wish. Can we not objectify me like that? It's awful. I as I keep mentioning, I'm more than just a hot piece of meat, you know? How would one make... Okay, let's try it. This is welcome to Make It sculpting classes right now. Well, not the sculpting in the 3D sense, only sculpting in a... Ah, this is awful, ugly. Ooh, ew. Yucky. Yucks. Wait, what if we delete these two? And we do this. That's much better. That's was better. Alright. I'm gonna go do fentanyl. No, it's fentanyl than M. The key, there's an important difference. You see, my advice is do fentanyl, not fentanyl. You folk know anything about the engineering industry would help. You mean anything in general? That's... Oh, mate. That's quite vague. You mean anything? Well, yeah, I do know some things. Now I'm into tomboys, some fentanyl. What does that even mean? Say all of it. We don't have the time. What do you mean say all of it? That's like asking someone, hey, does anyone know any English? Say all of English. Well, no. It's a bit much, isn't it? Oh, in this case, do you know any Blender? Then say all of Blender. Well, there's a lot of things. What are you exactly interested in? Okay, no, this is not good enough. Any good fields in engineering for this new century? Oh, you mean like... Okay, then no, I don't know that. For some reason, I love the neon glow things. Neon glow things is amazing. I overuse it in every single video. Because, I mean, I render in cycles, so if I want to make things look nice, I don't have to try, I just have to render. Okay, so we'll have this position for a while. No, ugly. Ugly. It's ugly. It's uglier than me. I didn't even know it was possible. There we go. Nah, good enough for now.
First of all, we have the basic ones, so the mass. Mass we just set is the mass dot. It locks and is it locks dot. It locks and is unchangeable. That is the mass.
Lower down. And The color doesn't match. Fudge sticks. It's fine. All I need to do is take this and modify the vessel slightly. Just like this. There we go. Then I just put it on the reddish side. Okay. That's a bit better. And then yes, I really wonder who's your favorite Pokemon? Checkup. I mean, Pikachu, the rat, the electric rat. Or Ratatouille. Ratatouille is also a good one.
The Master Dot, it locks and is unchangeable. Then it's the Master Dot, it locks. Master Dot, it locks and is unchangeable. Then we have what we just said, it's the Master Dot, it locks. Locks and is locks and is unchangeable. Then we have the position.
The rat is wild. Are all of you kidnapped or something? No. At least I hope so. I hope not. Why are you asking? That's an odd question to ask.
The more to the right, the higher. Then we have the position. The more to the right, the higher the position. The more to the left, the lower the position. Simple. After that, there is time. Time just slowly increases as our animation goes by. It only goes up. It's time. Then we have velocity. So velocity just it only goes up.
I feel like originally I added the stutter because I thought it was funny, but no.
It's time. Then we have velocity.
Because no Pokemon. I know Pokemon. There was like a. That's what someone who's kidnapped would say. Yeah. Not last time I checked. Well, check again. What video is this for? This is for the dimensions video, well, you know, dimensions.
2, we change our position by 2 meters per 1 second.
Okay, so this is supposed to be a different animation. Oh, well, that's great. I'm so glad I'm fine. Whatever. I did use different values. Great. So we have to go right here. We have this one. We have to switch the velocity. Velocity animate to 2. There we go. Actually, hold on.
Then we have
okay, at 6 seconds since the time started ticking up. Time, and instead of 11, we'll have it going to 6. There we go.
velocity. So velocity just means change in position over time.
Let's just switch this to like 4 seconds. Okay, I got to ask. Ask away. Ask ahead. What's UFC? I think that's boxing. Ultimate fighting gym shit. Oh, I see. Then no. Unfortunately, no. Listen, as much as I like mostly naked, sweaty men, sweaty buff men, I just don't watch UFC. I'm sorry. Do you have to manually switch the parameters for number animation? What do you mean manually switch parameters? Define parameters. There's quite a lot of numbers going on here. You have to specify a bit. Because like... Well, when it comes to like switching velocity, well, yeah, because I made that way. Why would Joey Chestnut shove glizzards in his mouth? That counts. Who doesn't, Ali? Ali, who doesn't, honestly? Every man's dream. What did okay, yeah, video, that's right, that's what I'm making. So... almost at 4 minutes. This entire video... well, this would mean that we're at least... 10% of the way there, at least. Which is good, because I do kind of want, as I mentioned, I would like to play Satisfactory this weekend, and if I want to play Satisfactory this weekend, I'll have to finish this video before Friday. Or Friday. I just love the clip of Joey just not choking this guy in Darth Vader mask during a hot dog eating contest. What? Ali! Ali! Oh, I can't... Okay, I can't tell if like... I can't tell if that's like just an internet thing or an extremely scandalous kink. This sounds like... It doesn't matter, you know what, I'm not gonna kink shame. Is it rendered? Absolutely not, of course. Ah. Hold up, I'll send the clip. Thanks. You're making me look bad in front of Samuel. Oh, actually, hold on. I think we might be done with the toughest Manim segment. Oh, thank goodness. Oh yeah, I don't like this segment. Oh, you did send the clip, didn't you? Oh, that's great. Can I?
Well, during the competition, a protester with a Darth Vader mask rushed the stage and bumped into Chestnut, who immediately goes chokehold there. I think he's done that before. Contest official.
I think he's done that before. This is a normal skill for like a oh wow in a hot dog eating contest. Is that like a normal skill? A chokehold. Is that like a?
Officials then escort the intruder away. Various gambling sites have given refunds to the over-under due to the protester interference. Yes, there was an over-under at the Nathan's hot dog eating contest.
Thank you for watching ESPN.
Wait, what was even protesting? Oh my, what are you even protesting? At the hot dog eating contest? What are you protesting at the hot dog eating contest? Protesters? Yeah, but what kind? And a Darth Vader mask. Expose what? Expose something. What are you even? What? Expose at the hot dog eating contest? Expose Smith's Death Star. I'm going down the rabbit hole. A pita thing? These are hot dogs, they don't have meat in them. Joey's pro eating career and his stomach lining seem to know no bounds. Oh, it was a pita thing. Yeah, and then just okay, this one flies off into space. Great. Why is this shorter? Oh no, it's gonna be damn it. Okay, first frame where the mass appears is right here. Now just line it up with this one. Oh yeah, it is shorter because we switched up time. That makes sense actually. Makes a lot of sense. There we go. Then we
have the basic ones, so the mass. Mass we just set.
Then
it's the mass of our dot. Mass of our dot, it locks and is unchangeable. Then we have the position. The more to the right, the higher the position. The more to the left, the lower the position. Then we have the position. The more to the right, the higher the position. The more to the left, the lower the position. Simple. After that, there is time. Time just slowly increases as our animation goes by. It only goes up. It's time. Then we have velocity. So velocity just means change in position over time. So if it's 2, we change our position by 2 meters per 1 second. So we add 2 to the position over a second. Each second. Next we have acceleration, which is the same exact thing except for velocity. And then force is just following this equation, so modifies our acceleration accordingly. So now it's time for the example. So first, let's set our velocity to velocity. And then force is just following this equation, so modifies our acceleration accordingly. So now it's time for the example. So first, let's set our velocity to 1.
okay. Right here at 29 seconds.
Next we have acceleration, which is the same exact thing except for velocity. And then force is just over a second. Each second. Next we have acceleration, which is the same exact thing except for velocity.
Okay, so acceleration has to appear at 21 seconds.
Position over time. So if it's 2, we change our position by 2 meters per 1 second.
Okay, you finish at 12, which means plus 9 velocity, and then bullshit for 9 seconds. This is gonna lead to acceleration.
Acceleration, which is the same exact thing except for velocity. And then force is just following this.
And this is at 26, which means 5 seconds after this one. This one will take probably 1 second to create. So 5 seconds. And then right here, what we want is we want the force equation, which we need to add force. Yes, we do. Do we have force in here? No, we don't. We do not. Why would we have force? We do have force. Never mind. Huh. That's convenient, actually. Really convenient. Oh, how sweet. I thought ahead. Force. Like this, and then let's set it to something like -1. -1, and we'll see for how long. No, wait, that's bullshit. Never mind. This one. Force Have to. No, lowercase. Force and set value to -1 to get the ball back into place, and then we can remove this one. It's no longer necessary, and acceleration will need itself to be, oh boy, this one, yes. Force divided by mass, and this should be it. Let's render. Alright, since everyone basically left, I feel like that'll be it for this live stream. It's a bit of a short one, but now you have plenty of videos to make, and now you're doing plenty. Anyhow, I'll just render this, I'll just finish this segment and finish the next segment, and for now, I suppose that'll be it. Thank you everyone so much for watching, and have a great day. Bye.